Alright. Keyboard and mouse have been detected. I couldn't have asked for more. And it says we have 24 megs of RAM, which I'm a little confused at. 16 plus 8 is 24. So that means there's 8 megabytes actually on the board. And boot. Not reading drive A. That's to be expected. So we actually have a problem on our hands. This disk is not bootable all on its own. Who would have thought? Guess what you need before you install Windows 2? You need MS-DOS, and don't think I didn't forget. Now, since we have a sort of questionable legitimacy to the software here, I'm going to offset that by not only presenting some legitimate MS-DOS floppy disk, but I also have the Microsoft certified certificate of authenticity for MS-DOS. And you can even see this sort of holographic MS-DOS 6. Ooh. My only hope is that this actually still has data on it. That would kind of suck if it didn't. So let's go ahead and pop that in there and press enter. Oh yeah! Hey! Oh, what? Your computer does not have a hard disk? That's some bullshit. So now we have the A prompt. Do we have F disk? Well, that's a problem. So it could be that this weird IDE thing going on here is... Let's try this one. Then you better like this. What the fuck? Oh, thank God. I switched to the other IDE port, and lo and behold, it found it. Now it's trying to boot off of it, even though there's nothing on there, but it found it. Now we can move forward. So I've been sitting at this screen for quite a while now, until it finally hit me. It's probably the GUID partition table. And it's been hung up at this screen trying to figure out what the hell is going on for the longest time. So let's try and fix that, shall we? Yep, that's what the problem was. Oh my God. Alright, so what we're going to do now is just leave it unallocated. Just totally, I mean... That's a lot of partition table, okay. We're just going to leave it unallocated. We're going to let F-disk do whatever the hell it wants with it, and just be good. Be done. Alright? Let's do it. Still stuck at that screen. Well, if the hard disk is bad, we can go to the dirty beat-up looking Mac store. It's 80 gigs, but it's all unformatted and ready to go. So let's just switch over to that. This hard disk is much noisier. Hey! It detected the hard disk and kept going! Alright! This thing sucks. Come on! What? An error was detected while trying to read or write to your hard disk. Well, we can F-disk our way out of that. At least we're getting a different error message this time. Error reading fixed disk? What's going on? No, you don't understand, please. No, I don't believe it. Ah, crap. Maybe I do actually need to format it with irons. That means I gotta start it up and plug it in again. Son of a bitch. Okay. Formatted as FAT16. Hopefully, it'll find something this time. Please find something.
I'm gonna piss.
Oh, I see what this is. My problem is I'm not trying to install this onto an SSD or other types of flash media. I do have this. It's a 2 GB micro SD card. What's that going to do to help us? How are we going to hook this up to this? Well, if you remember the Ultimate DOS Machine Revived, or whatever the hell the name of the video is, it has an IDE to SD card reader. So, for the time being, to save some precious time of me constantly reformatting the drive, I'll just take that adapter, plug it into this, and then we'll use this to install the operating system onto. Capiche? Alright, so here's the adapter from the other video. Go ahead and just plug that in there. And then, what do you know, we have another solid-state build. Who would have ever thought? Not I, not I. Alright. So there's that. Which is going to take slightly more effort to actually plug in all the way, for whatever reason. That didn't sound good. Oh well. Moving along. Get your Molex power here. This was especially awkward to do there. Okay. Alright. No more mechanical drive.
You guys got your wish. It's done SSD again, technically. Alright.
Let's try it again. So it's going to be a little bit quieter. All you can hear is the whoosh of the power supply fan there. Ooh! Even detected the card adapter. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Oh my god, and guess what? It just magically works. The magic of SSDs. Yeah, I knew it. It was destiny. It was destiny. Destiny. I can't use another mechanical drive in my life. They're bad luck now. Okay, alright. Okay, let's set up MS-DOS now. It's apparently 1980. Can we fix this? Oh, 3 is right. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright, system time, what is it, 1? Nope, no, that's, no. Oh, was it 24-hour time? Oh, okay. 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 Now's a great time to fill out your registration card. I actually do have a registration card picture of the Windows 2 setup. Oh yeah, this is going to also take 500 years because we're installing off of floppy disks. Son of a bitch. So I guess I'll see you guys later today. Oh my god, this actually means I have to babysit it. Oh god. Protect your data. Antivirus detects and removes computer viruses. Did you know MS-DOS came with antivirus? I didn't either. Actually, I did. I really did. I read the last sentence wrong. I thought it said, running scan disk regularly is a good way to keep your disk in a ton of shape. I'm like, ooh, a ton of shape. It's a pretty good shape, but it's top shape. This is actually installing MS-DOS rather quickly off of a floppy disk. I don't know how many minutes have elapsed, but I think it's been less than 5. Or maybe it has been 5. I don't actually remember. But that is a gargantuan loading bar. Good gracious, that's shrunk up by the time Windows XP hit, I'll tell you that. No, it actually was probably before that. I know it was more narrow on Windows 2000. And there was there a bar on Windows? I don't know now. Remove all disks from floppy disk drives and press enter. Okay. Well, that's nice. Can't control delete. What the fuck? Oh. Boop. Probably didn't wait long enough. Moment of truth. Did it successfully install onto the SD card? Because I didn't have to do F-disk or nothing. It just did it. What the fuck? God damn it. So I think I figured out why it's not actually booting up. It's just sort of sitting there. And restart it and boot off of the floppy disk instead. So we'll see here that drive C not only works, but it shows all the files we just installed. And you know, I thought it was a little bit too easy the way it was all set up. It didn't even need to format the drive, it just went. So it turns out that that micro SD card, for some unknown reason, was formatted with a 2 gigabyte. All of its 2 gigabytes were formatted as FAT16. Now, according to F-disk, it says that only 500 megabytes of that is actually readable, but this is actually showing that it has 2 gigabytes free. So that's a problem. And that technically means we need to run the MS-DOS setup again. Wow. So, let's go ahead and destroy all of the hard work we just did. And as much as I'd like to have 2 gigabytes available on DOS, it's not in the cards. So, we gotta delete it. We gotta delete it. We gotta delete it, yes. There we go. Volume label does not match. Oh, damn it. What? Volume label does not match. It's B. Look. What? Whoa, don't do this to me. I think I got screwed over here. Oh no. Look at the volume label. It's like space B. Oh no. No. Look at this. Is that what the volume label is? It's just B. Like, I don't know if that's just B or it's B and then a space. A B and a space. It is a B and then a space. Oh my god, I almost didn't figure that out. Wow. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, create a new DOS primary. No, I do not actually want to use the maximum available space. That's how much space I want to use. Yeah, damn right. Set active partition 1. Partition 1 made active. Display partition information. Okay. Okay. Format this drive. Yeah, this is what it should have done before. Hard disk. MS-DOS 6.22 cannot use unformatted drives. What an interesting sentence. It's true, but it's, you know, pretty obvious. Holy shit, that was the fastest format in the world. Then again, it is an SSD, or SD card, whatever. It's got an S and a D in there somewhere. Alright, do it all over again. Well, good news, it actually restarted without having to turn it off and turn it back on again, so that's a good sign. Alright, we got nothing in the floppy drives. Let's try this. Okay, so no matter what I do, looks like I actually could have had a 2 gigabyte partition. Oh well. But no matter what I do, it does not seem to want to boot off of any drive. For whatever reason. And it could be that the CMOS battery is just gone, fooked, and it doesn't want to boot off of disks. BIOS settings do not save properly, even if we keep it plugged into power, for whatever reason. So, what we can do, however, is we can still boot into DOS. So since we can still get to a DOS prompt, that means technically we can still install Windows 2 onto the SD card. The only problem is, it's just for whatever reason, it's not bootable, which isn't a big deal. You can just boot off a floppy and then run the OS off of the drive. So we'll go ahead and start doing that. So we try to drive over here. And now it shows us that we have a little bit more reasonable amount of space free. So, and the drive is actually MS-DOS 6. That's nice. So now, we actually have files on there. Here's our setup disk. We'll put that right in. And so the trick here is, if it ever says current drive is no longer valid, please point to command line interpreter. We point to the command com that's on the hard disk. So let's run the setup for Windows 2. Oh my Christ. That's a lot of stuff on the screen. Setup, repairs, Windows 386 running your computer, detects the appropriate options for your display, pointer device, and additional memory, though it would be helpful if you knew the following. What kind of display you have, what kind of pointer device you have, what kind of memory you have, what kind of printer you have, which printer port you're connected to. If you don't know the above, simply press enter and accept. You should complete this when you're ready to press. You're ready to continue setup. Press. Okay, it's a little. Okay, I am ready. All right. So apparently Windows 2 is actually called Windows 386 version 2. So we'll go ahead and put it in its default directory of Windows 386. This is actually version 2.11. Oh my god. Below is a list of computers on which you may want to set up Windows 386. Compaq, Dell, Mitsubishi, Wang PC, okay. Tandy Model 4000. I got any of this. Can I select none? Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I'll select Intel inboard because I don't know what else I want to do. I think this is just a uglier looking setup than the last one. We got a Microsoft mouse. Yeah. I do have a Logitech mouse, technically. It is Logitech. But it is a PS2 mouse, so we'll go with Logitech mouse. VGA, yep. No change. Okay, let's see if it works. And we're gonna have to go through all of these. Insert the displays disk into the following drive. Let's see, where the hell is it? Ah, here it is. Displays. If you want to use a different directory and or drive, use the backspace key to delete the name shown. Bam! Setup will allow you to install a printer or plotter. When you're ready, just continue to create appropriate country settings, okay? Insert Utilities 2 disk? You'd think it would start with Utilities 1 disk first, but I have that. Insert the fonts disk. If I have to come back to the fonts disk, I'm gonna be very upset. It's like all the files it needs is just spread across several different disks. And like it gets one file from one disk, and then it gets another file from another disk, and then goes back to the other disk to get the other file, and then it goes back to the other disk again. I think that's what it's doing. Insert the desktop applications and write program disk. Minecraft flashback. Desktop apps. Close enough. If you're curious about these floppy disks, according to this, it looks like they actually have a lifetime warranty. No kidding. Damn. The path variable in the auto exec path should be modified to include the directory for a new version of Windows 3.86. If you have an auto exec bat file set up, can automatically modify it. We'll create a backup of the current. Fine, do it. There's advanced information not available on README files. Okay. Run the memset now. Take advantage of extended memory and smart drive to enhance performance. Setup will now run memset. Before memset is run, please note the following things. Setup has been completed successfully. Do not update your config sys or auto exec bat file. You must do it yourself. Okay, let's run memset. Needs to know the boot drive of your machine on your hard disk. If the drive shown is not correct, use the backspace key. Well, this is problematic because it doesn't really boot up to that drive successfully. So let's try it anyway. Utilities 2 diskette. Okay. Oh my god. Because that's totally what my A drive looks like. You have 639, so 640 of conventional, and 23. So I was actually right. The onboard memory was actually 640K. But the problem is I must have mislabeled those sticks of RAM a good 10 or so years ago. One of them must actually be a 16 megabyte one, and the other one is an 8 megabyte one, because we have about 24 megs of RAM right now. So, yeah. Now, let's see if it'll actually boot now that we've put Windows on it. Probably not. Alright, so it didn't boot. We had to use the boot disk software, the MS-DOS setup disk. So we can switch over to, see? And I'm going to go ahead and take the disk out. Then we're going to do this. So HiMemSys never got installed. Okay. Friend. You don't need it there, just get it from C. Ah, crap. Didn't know I was gonna do that. Okay, fine. You have it your way. Okay, now we're loaded off the drive. Okay, so now, just type win, or not, win 386. Now we type win. Win.com. What the fuck? Okay, so these are all our Windows files. Somewhere in there is the place where you start Windows, although I don't really. Maybe it's Win 386. 386. Hey, not too shit. 86. Wait, what? What was happening? It was like having all kinds of jumbled text. Come on, we gotta do this. HiMem.sys. Damn it. Reverse-y? Oh no. MS-DOS.exe. Who knows what that does? No, it just locks up the system. Yay. Good. I got an idea. We unplugged the floppy drive. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. I disconnected the data things. So it'll only be able to try and boot from the hard disk, and no more floppy seek. Now we're really quiet. It really didn't like that. It won't touch the IDE drive. I got another idea though. Now that we know this shit works, just unplug this. Actually, I'm gonna plug the floppy drive back in. I'll just unplug this, plug it back into the other one. Because we know that this works without a doubt. proper floppy seek, proper drive detection. I have another idea. I didn't try to run this again. I thought rem was remark. Win 386. Yeah, it still gives me garbled text and goes back to the prompt. God, we're so close! I think our problem is, though, command, win 386. I feel defeated. But I mean, it's just because it can't boot. Well, wait a minute. If it can't boot, but the drive's detected, and it's theoretically bootable. Wait a minute. If that motherboard's asked, we'll just get another motherboard. Not this one. But this. Yes, this. Doesn't have a CMOS battery. It's that Windows ME board I was talking to you about. It has USB, but this might just work.